Greetings, Commanders! Welcome to Kerrash Landing, the Elite Dangerous Community Show. Commander Kerrash here, and after much technical jiggery-pokery, I am pleased to introduce my guest tonight. First-time caller, long-time listener. It's Commander Chris Hankey. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. How are you, sir?
Oh, very good. Yes, I know we're just having a few technical glitches trying to get the audio right, but it's right there. It's fine. It's working, isn't it? It's fine.
Yes, it's working.
And I'm a little bit excited as we were just kind of going over the newsletter before we started. Oh my goodness, that newsletter! Oh! it's like if we didn't have enough to squee about last week, and then all the beta stuff yesterday, and now we've got this newsletter. It's insane. There's so much to go over to. I just don't think we're gonna have time. So. Calm down, breathe, Crash, breathe. Oh, it's so exciting, it's so exciting. Hello to everyone in the chat there. As familiar faces, I see lots of familiar names in there. Prime9, hello there. Gravespawn Games with Ian. Stephen Usher, Fiery Toads around there somewhere. I saw a Marathon, nice to see you there as well. My friend Darksmack. Smintily, hello sir. Lots of names in there, so many names, I can't read them all. I think everyone is on the 2.1 hype train, don't you think, Chris?
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait for it.
Oh, it looks awesome. It does. It looks really, really good. And I want to just show the first screenshot in there before we go anywhere else. Let's see if I can get it on the screen. Hang on 1 second. This first screenshot. Well, it wasn't the first screenshot I saw in this newsletter, but I was going down for the newsletter, looking at all the bits and pieces in here, and then I get to this one, and I'm flying past you, aren't I? Whoops, my handbrake on. There we go. Here we go. Let's just pull up alongside you guys here. I'm just going to get this screenshot on the screen. I saw this and my face lit up. Look at this. Look at this one. Oh, no, you can't see this, Chris, but this is the screenshot from the newsletter here. And we've got the engineer base on it. We've got this biodome with the plants and stuff in it. I was scrolling through and I was like, oh, my face just hit the floor. I was like, this is awesome. This is amazing. I cannot wait to get and fly around these planets. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. I'm a little bit excited. But we will get onto the newsletter very, very shortly. I think first of all, let's head on over to the conflict zone. So we've got Commander Shan is there again. Greetings, Commander Shan. He's there backing us up tonight, and we are heading off into the resource zone. My goal is a little bit behind where I want it to be, but I'm going to attempt to. I'm going to attempt to get to at least 75% tonight, but like I said, lots to go over in the newsletter. So let's head on over to that resource site, and we will chat about the things as we go. Twithy, you haven't looked at the news yet, but it is awesome. I know. Quite literally, my socks have been blown off. There you go. There's my official elite socks. Knocked off! Oh, I love it. I'm just so hyped for 2.1. It really is going to put that layer of polish on top of Horizons, which is going to make it amazing. It's going to make it so cool. I think with some of those things coming in, like with the faces and all the various modifications and the different surface features and things like that, it really is kind of driving it home to me now that it's like this feels just like Frontier. This is great. This is great. This is the sequel I've been waiting for since I was 10.
Been a long time coming, but I think it's going to be good.
Oh, it is absolutely. So, Chris, I mean, tell everyone about a little bit about yourself and what we've been doing this week, and what you like to do in the game and everything else. What sort of things you do outside of the game? Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, well, I've been playing this game since it was 32 years old when Elite. I did actually have a break from the game because I was on other games as well. So then when Elite Dangerous did come out, it did revitalise me. And interesting, I'm 52, really enjoying the game which I've played in my 20s. And I do anything from power play, piracy, anything in the game, I'll do it. I've dabbled on everything, a bit like Crash. We had a couple of good weekends and a good week. We had some brilliant times in it, especially our rescuing me.
that was unexpected. But we gave it a good go. So just to fill in a little bit of story on that, we were out with Commander Shan the other night. We were doing a little bit of bounty hunting here in this zone. just picking up a wing of 3, and as we were cleaning them up, we accidentally clicked a wing of 5, and we ended up, it was all out chaos broke out. It just suddenly went from, nice easy going to suddenly we've got like 8 ships all going at us at one time. Absolute chaos. I think you were in the Viper Mark 3, weren't you, Chris?
Viper Mark 4.
In the Mark 4, yeah. So
and it was a brand new paint job as well.
It was. It was absolute chaos. It was that moment of chaos, and I could see like all the flashing targets on the scanner and everything going nuts. And I was like, "There's another one on, Chris. There's another one." Boost over you, is like trying to cover you. And I think you got down to was it like 3% on your FSD or something? It was just
yeah.
It was ruined, wasn't it? Couldn't repair it. Couldn't reboot and repair to get it to kick in, and you just kept dropping out. So we tried everything, even trying to. I got my laser out and I tried to disable it down to 0 so that you could reboot and repair and get it to maybe kickstart it again or something. And it just tried everything.
And I was about to tell you to kill me, could get me bounty, and what happened? It worked.
We just suddenly right, get to the station, repair. Oh, it was utter chaos. But I love it. It was just just one of those things. I'd never done that before in the game. Actually, tried to bump start another ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good fun.
Yeah. Some other things about myself is I do keep snakes.
Yes.
Yes, I got about 37 snakes altogether. From royal pythons to retics and Burmese pythons. And so, and the all nice snakes, and there's no harm in them. The all babies basically. The retics will never grow above 7 feet because they're super dwarf, and the Burmese are the same thing because they're dwarf. Can't keep big ones because one person on their own will not be able to handle it. If they want to go somewhere, they will go.
Yeah.
But one of my other hobbies is, which I want to talk about a lot, is not a lot. I want to give a shout out about is my sailing for disabled.
Yes, I remember you saying this.
Yeah, it's a charity. It's just had a £750,000 building constructed. It isn't finished yet, and it's a real good group for any age, from juniors all the way up to seniors, and it's a delight just to see them.
That's awesome. You got a link for it? You can.
Yeah, I've got a link. It's the link I gave you. Have you still got it?
Hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get that for you.
Got me.
This is Federal Assault ship. It's just for me. Drop ship.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, 1 second. I'll just keep you. There we go. He's down. See if I can get that really quick on there.
Yeah.
Yes. Who's just checking the chat on there? Prime 9. Yes, Prime 9. He said 37 snakes. That's a lot of snakes.
Yeah.
Well, my neighbour, she's just got a little spider python, actually, little baby one.
Yeah. And I don't know much about them, but I mean it's the hobby I've had since 2010. I got my first one, and I do actually breed them. So. Awesome. No. So I'm actually, I've had 23 snakes I've actually bred myself. So I've sold them to some shops, and it's not a money earner. You never intended it. It's more of a hobby.
Yeah.
It's just I want to create the ultimate snake, a first world first, and it's. I think still got plan. I've got snakes there what will do it, but it's getting them to the right size and getting them to like each other in a way. So it's they won't won't breed if they don't like each other like humans. That sort of thing. It's sometimes difficult, but it's eventually you'll know which ones will breed with which, and and you'll be and you're.
So, is there any kind of connection between Elite and the choice to breed snakes as a hobby then?
No, it's
No?
just something I wanted a pet when I was in 2010. I couldn't have much because my weight load. I couldn't have anything like a dog or anything like that. I had to have something what looks after itself.
Yes.
So that's why snakes. Then
I mean,
I got-
they're surprisingly passive as well. I mean, a lot of people kind of they instantly kind of worry about snakes and they fear them and things like that. But you know, they're always just quite calm and placid and as long as they're fed, I suppose.
yeah, they are fed, and they're I would have put misinterpreted. They're like Thargoids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
You need not fear insect overload.
yeah, there's no harm to it. If they bite you, all it is, they're in shed, and they can't. That's half the sight is half the problem. When they're feeding, they rely totally on heat.
Yes, yeah,
On
like
the
infrared and
incendiary.
yeah.
Yeah. So if your finger's in the way and it's hungry,
Nom.
Go-
That's it, yeah.
well, I mean, when you always feed with tongs, so it's less likelihood of getting caught.
Yeah. Which, of course, I mean, at the end of the day, they're just hungry. They're animals. They don't mean any harm if they do anything like that.
Well, basically, what I say to everybody: to get rid of your mice, get rid of your rats round your house, where people moan, "Oh, we've got rats here, we've got mice here, get them away." Then they said, "Oh, we've got snakes." They aren't doing any harm. They just hide and wait for them to come.
Yeah. Crazy.
You can. I saw a documentary once where somebody who expert walked right past a 18-foot Burmese python, didn't even know it was there.
Oh, crikey.
So it was like under the swamp and that you could see it, but if you look closer you'd see it, but walking right past it, you
Just completely oblivious.
but
Silent
you
running,
didn't
you see.
do any harm. So I've got two of them Burmese, and I can watch television half an hour and they won't move.
Yeah.
So they're very nice. Anyway,
Just
that's one of them.
yeah,
Go on.
just checking in the chat in there. Smintily, if you can hear us, yeah, the chat is moving. If you want to do a refresh on the chat, if maybe it's bugged and you're not seeing, there's lots of chat moving up the channel tonight. So. What's that? Prime Nine saying, I'm curious, what do you think the odds are on getting through the whole newsletter and stream announcements today? Slim to none. Because it's so much. I mean, we all watched the Road to Beta 1 live stream yesterday with Ed and Mike. That was awesome. That was great to see that live stream on there. And I'm going to go ahead and get the newsletter for everyone. Yeah, it was really good to see that. And just follow on from now in this newsletter. It's just crazy. Countdown to beta. It certainly is, and it's so much to go over. My mic volume is really low. Let me adjust that really quickly. Then my mic volume is playing up. I don't like to have it too loud in case I overpower everything else in the game because I could amplify it through the ceiling. But I'll do it. Toad saying, "What level am I on Deadly?" Yeah, so let's go and have a look. I forgot my one. 74% Toad. Yes, I know you're probably much closer. There we go. I want to get to at least 75%. We'll give it a try now. Oh, Chris, we're getting a little bit of my feedback. Am I coming through speakers at your end?
Two speakers? No, we've all got one speaker.
Oh, that's strange. Okay. I'll try to talk softly.
Yeah.
I get too carried away. But yes, we'll jump on to the newsletter. Yes, and Shiv, you've not missed anything yet. We've been squealing about the newsletter. Just the sheer fact that it's there is awesome. I'm getting scanned. They can scan me. Okie dokie. So we know the mission system is going to be completely revamped for 2.1, and this is an awesome sneak peek. I've got to put this up for the first one. Oops. There we go. Faces. Yay! So the entire mission system is obviously it's been completely revamped, and the UI for it has been updated as well. So I'm going to try to move myself out of the way a little bit. Let's go over here. Oh, there we go. So we now see straight away we've got these little indicators on here. So it's you can see the impact of the various parts of the mission, so that your reputation and things like that is much easier to see it. On this side as well, you can see the obviously we've got the credits, materials, commodities. You can see the different variations of the rewards and the things that you have to get those rewards and things like that. It's a lot easier to see straight away at a glance what those things are which are important about this thing, this mission. You can see up at the top here the influence and reputation increases are shown and stuff like that. So straight away you can see what's important about the mission. It's not just going for that one which is the biggest payout on the mission, which is what everyone does. I mean, let's be honest, that's what everyone does on the mission boards at the moment. So it's nice to see this straight away. You can see which missions are going to achieve the goal that you're trying to get in the game. You know, to bump up that reputation at the top there as well. But yes, faces. The elephant in the room knows faces. And I just realised in the top left corner on there that was taken by Commander Bobaflex. So greetings to Bobaflex if he's out there watching. And what's that? So emoji faces, bright line zone there. Right, let's. Oh, sorry, Chris, I've accidentally put myself on push to talk. Hang on. Let me see if I can change this, because I think that's what's happening. It's my audio this end which is causing you problems. See if I can do this. Alright, let's go and put that up a little bit there. Hopefully that will cut me a little bit there.
Coming in and out.
Am I going in and out? Damn.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to get that right, actually. See if I can get that on push to talk. There we go. I'll try it on that. Yes, Stephen Usher. Yeah, the mission screen looks really, really cool. It's nice to see a massive change to the way that works. Am I still coming through okay, Chris?
Yes, you come through okay now, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, so as I was saying there at the top on the, the first thing we've got here is the, this reputation system is the way that the relationships work with the engineers and the individuals, the quest givers, sorry, the mission, the mission characters here that you see in the thing here. I'm making it sound like an M. Oh, no. There we go. But it's oh, no, that's not going to work. I don't think. Let me turn that off.
Hello?
I think I'm going to have to put it on that way. I don't know why that is. That's kind of tricky to get that balance right. But okay. Dropped a bomb. Yes. Skivers, yay! They just need a yellow exclamation mark above their head, and it's done. That's what the delay is animating the yellow exclamation mark above their head, so you can tell which ones have got quests to give you. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh dear, I'm buzzing from this newsletter tonight, so I apologise. Oh, so right, yes, mission system completely revamped, awesome, love it. Let's get back onto this one as well. So again, a complete one. So instead of just the small screen on there, which gives you the little description on it, we've got this, nice, simple straight away. You can see the little warning symbol there, the red there, saying that's like the kind of the negative impact. What's going to happen if you fail against, not necessarily if you fail the mission, but the negative effects of the mission. And then you've got the information there, which is it tells you what you need to make that mission work. The bullet points at the top, which tells you what the mission goal. Nice and clean and simple. Because to be honest, as nice as those little text things that you've got on each one of the missions on there is like there were, to be honest, elements of it which you just wouldn't read. To be honest, people would go down through that text and they would just be like, just look at the stuff at the bottom and like how many tons you need. I mean, that's kind of where it is, isn't it? Oh, have we got more people coming at us, Chris, or has it gone quiet again?
Yeah, it's coming in and out again. Heard it once. I don't know whether it's with this. I'll just...
Let me try and drop myself down a little bit on there. Cool, there we go.
I've actually cut all the sounds down on the game, so...
Okay.
With that, I'm playing sort of silent now.
Okay.
You could call it silent running.
Yeah, that'll be fine. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We were having technical. That's why we were a little bit late, folks. We had a few technical problems trying to get it. Oh, let me shots fired. Shots fired. What are we going for? I got a fur de lance here. Get the birdie?
I've got an anaconda here. Shanry.
Is he wanted? Is he wanted?
No. Python.
Let's go for the birdie.
Okay.
So Shanry's in there. There we go. No, Telegraph. It's not. It's not because Chris is watching the stream. It's just for some reason my audio is coming over on his speakers or something, and it's coming back really loud. So we're just trying to figure that out. Oh, Smintler, you're having internet problems, are you, my friend? That sucks. We will stay here and we will catch up with you if there's anything you miss at the end. Okay, let's go. Oh, crikey. All Hal is broken. Right, we might have to concentrate on this a little bit, I think. That's... This
wasn't me.
This is much like what happened to us the other night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, Python shielded down.
Yeah. Wasn't me, then. Wasn't me. It was Shanry.
What's that Shanray saying? Whilst I'm not looking, the elite ships just went. That's exactly, wasn't it? Every time we try to go out and you know, it's like get some ships, it goes completely quiet, and then Shan says to me, "It's like, oh yeah, just jump to Super Cruise." And as soon as I go to Super Cruise, a dozen ships show up and start shooting you guys. It's like typical. Yeah, typical. I blame Prime Line. I think there's a line in the code somewhere that just, you know, despawns them whenever I'm present.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Ooh, what have we got? Oh, crikey. Who do I shoot first? All out chaos. Got another one on my 6, I think. I don't know who that is.
Alright, me doggies groups messed up.
Whoa, sorry, Sean. Just bumped off him. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, my shields are gone. I thought that was going to happen. Never mind.
Okay,
We can hold tank for a little bit. Those railguns. Speaking of railguns, there's an awesome little snippet at the bottom of the newsletter. I'm jumping all over the newsletter. I'm probably not going to do it in order tonight because there's so much cool stuff in there. It's just hard to go over. But I did notice the one of the modifications for the railguns at the bottom. I don't know if you've had a chance to read that yet, Chris.
No, I'm sorry. I've read some things, but I've read about the missiles and that, but must have missed that one about the railguns.
Oh, yes. We'll get onto the railguns in a minute then. So, the missile updates on there. Do you want to just explain what bits you've seen on that?
But seeing the better...
More bang for the buck.
Yes. Yeah, well, a little bit more bang for the buck, and the longer ranges are better for targeting and everything, so it looks like pretty impressive missiles.
Excellent.
So, better this time, they've improved them quite a bit.
Awesome. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. So...
And there's one particular person in the chat that I know is very excited about more booms.
So...
Society, right, what have you guys got? I got one more on my channel, I don't know who it is. Can you guys see who's shooting me?
Don't know, I've got this anaconda.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and bring him down real quick.
Yeah, some... Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, goes the conda. Oh, that's it. Joe Watling, I think, is the one that was on me.
On me as well. Maybe a bit of cannon. Another one.
Eagle. Right, on your target. Deadly Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
Pew pew pew. Dangerous Society. David Nielsen. Was that Annie Blackburn, or is that your wingman's target? Yes, it should, yeah, because if your wingman clips or goes hostile on a target you're currently not hostile with, they will glow up in purple, like so. And then when I hit them, they're hostile to me as well, so yeah. Fiery Toad wants some more help there, question. If you're in the Hutton Truckers group, Toad, by all means, jump in. I got one more. Who's that? There you go. Master Sidewinder. Othgar Felford. And if you're about Toad, you're in the area, then jump in.
Whoa, I seem to be doing alright now.
And breathe. There we go. That was intense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As I said, it was like what happened the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden you
just
got nothing, and all of a sudden everything.
Yeah, nice and quiet, and then suddenly, all panicking. So back with the chat. Sorry, folks, we were missing anything. Prime 9, what's it saying? Balance still to be done, but at the moment the small dump file hits a Sidewinder up the tailpipe. Its engine's on about 30% health. Probably just malfunction. Nice, not to mention other damage as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the extra bang for the buck on the missiles. So
yeah,
you were trying out a few different loadouts earlier on, weren't you, Chris, for missile?
Yeah, tried out one loadout on the Cobra 4 with the missile at the bottom. But my main problem was I hull tanked it as well. Me Cobra, and it was just too heavy, and they weren't doing the missiles. I didn't have enough missiles to have a prolonged. I would have had to keep jumping in and back out, which might have been a bit difficult. So
right.
I thought I'd just put a pulse laser on there, get rid of all but one mule tanks, and go with that one. And it's proved me a lot better than it was. So
thanks. I do like the fact that, I mean, you know, all the talk of what's coming in 2.1 is I think it's made a lot of people start thinking about different loadouts and different ways of equipping their ships. And I think that's just going to get even more complex coming up now with some of the modifications. Let's see if we can. Can we take this? Let's take this clipper out first, and then we'll jump back to the newsletter.
the one thing I was worried about is that the one what thermostat raise was it, where it takes out your heat.
Oh, the thermal shock modification.
Thermal shock, yeah.
Yeah, that does look pretty scary. What's going to do with that? Not as scary as what I saw on the railgun modification. As I'm talking like, I'll tell you what, we'll jump all over the newsletter tonight. We'll go to each thing as it comes up. So we've got the missiles and torpedoes. Let's just jump down to this one. Oh, I'm getting queued in the background here, aren't I? Right, let's take out this clipper and we'll jump over quickly to the next modification. Right, and saying the thermal shock is a little unpleasant. Lots of them make multi-ships. Oh, crikey, I never even thought of that. Yeah, if you get a couple of people in a wing, maybe, or several of your weapons modified to have that kind of thing. Oh, goodness. Have all of them at once.
What's worrying me about me, I use a lot of pulse lasers. I don't take the clinic weapons very often. It's all pulse for me, so when that gets hot...
yeah, that's going to be a sudden shock to the system, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you, it's going to completely change the way that the combat works, I think, absolutely. So this is the one that caught my eye at the bottom of the newsletter, actually. I'm going to jump straight to it. So the feedback cascade, which I think a few people were talking about in the chat before we started tonight. And I'll just explain the thing on there. So the rail slug energy charging mechanism designed to interfere with the shield cell operation. So when it strikes to a vessel in the process of deploying a shield cell, it will instantly break its shield. That's going to be a complete game changer to the way that combat works at the moment, because you always see that when you see that kind of shock wave when a shield cell's being fired off by another ship, it's building up. If you could just get that one lucky railgun's shot off, you're going to completely destroy their shields at that point. That's just a complete changed the way that combat's going to work. That has really got me interested in what I could do with railguns now. I'm tempted to get the railguns out and start practicing them a bit more with them again. I haven't used them for a while actually, but this has piqued my interest. I like the sound of this one. Obviously, I think it's gonna need a little bit of balance. I think definitely, but just the idea of it, the way that it is gonna just completely stop people from doing that kind of that last minute hit the shield cell. It's going to be that kind of counteractive move for it, which is it's it's just like David said way back when in the Kickstarter. Is they're going to be this constant arms race where the different technologies will kind of go over the top of each other and just constantly stepping over each other, bunny hopping and kind of breaking the one technology before it will suddenly go to the technology after. Oh, sorry, I lost you there, Chris. Did you speak?
No, I didn't speak. No.
Okay. Oh, I've got a target in the background. Yeah, that's what I like. I like the sound of that one.
Yeah. It's. I like that last one. On the show. Can imagine Kate using that one, the thud one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Spinning all the ships round us there, the other.
Oh, the force, yeah, the force cannon with the force thing. I love that. The poor little hauler there just didn't stand a chance, did it? Poor thing, just off into the distance. Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's like all of these weapons now. It's like that. I want to try them all out again. It's it's completely refreshed how I feel about all the various weapon types is on there, and I just want to go back into the outfitting and just start playing around with all the different options again. So cannot wait for that. Absolutely, it's going to be great fun. Go on, mate.
Yeah, I was trying to my joystick's gone in for fixing, and I was trying to use fixed weapons then, but now that one isn't. This joystick's actually rubbish for fixed weapon loadouts because it's too. Can't aim it properly, so hopefully I'll get me joystick back for when those will.
Oh yeah, of course it's X52. You had to send it off, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
so you all went on it. So.
Yeah, you said it snapped on the. Yeah, it's such a pain, isn't it? I was talking to you about it, and I was saying that I'd be absolutely lost without this controller now. I don't think I could do without it, but.
And then they sent me a replacement headset in replace of them.
Yeah, that was really strange. It's like, what on earth are they doing? Yeah, it's okay. It's hardly a replacement, but okay. If you're going to send you free stuff, then just
yeah, they said it was a mistake. It should be somebody else's, but you can keep it. Can you do some sort of raffle, Crash? And we can actually do as a giveaway.
Yeah, we can have it. Oh, where's Toad? Toad sent a group request. Oh, I'm not an admin on the Hutton group. Sorry.
Aren't you? Oh.
No, I can't. There's nothing I can do to add you at the moment.
A shame.
I didn't realise Toad wasn't in the Hutton group. Have you not been to Hutton Orbital, Toad? We could always jump in one of the other groups. Actually, I'm not sure. Which Toad, if you are about, actually, still, mate, just tell us which groups you're in, and we can see if we can jump in the same group as you. What's this quick one from Prime9 here? Just to clarify, this is on the railgun, is it? Yeah. If you hit during the warm-up period of the shield cell, once it's actively healing, you're too late. It's about a 4-second window. Yeah, that's what I like about it. That kind of, when you see that kind of like, it's about to charge, and then it does that glowing sort of thing. Yeah, it's kind of like you see that. You instantly have to switch over, get your railgun out, try and get that lucky shot off. You've got a very, very small window to actually hit the shields and take them out. But I think it's an interesting mechanic. I love the idea of that. I think it's going to be really, really interesting. Let's try and drop that. Oh, what have we got? Kevin Jervis. Are you guys anywhere near me? Oh, we've got another one. Yeah, Michael Pitt. Let's get him. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I've missed him. Where is he?
Sorry, Crash.
Sorry, no, that's right. Got him. Whoa, just clipped Shanry. Sorry, Shan. There we go. I got him.
It wasn't me. Kill me if you could me.
Big guns. There we go. We got him. So I think You've been to Hutton? Oh, yes. I was going to say, I thought you'd been to Hutton. I don't know why you're not in the Hutton group. You should be in the Hutton group. You're in my group. I don't know if you guys are in my group then.
I aren't. Don't think so.
So we can get a full wing in a second. We'll sort that out. And she said it's expensive. Looks very nice. Seeing as you got an X55, you won't buy. Oh, the X56. Yes, I did see the some of the price listings that come up. They were about £200, isn't it, or just over £200 for the X56. It is a tad expensive, but
yeah, I've seen it for 219.
It does look nice.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have a spare. Maybe for Christmas. Maybe for Christmas. We'll see what Mrs. K says. I can just feel her nodding behind me, like shaking her head behind me. Some other bits there. Sorry, Prom. No, did see you say some things in the chat about only the bigger NPCs like Deadly and above would have like the special weapon types, which is understandable. I think that's a good way to balance out a little bit, so not every single ship is totally impossible. Oh, we got a Deadly, dangerous for Lance. Yep.
I'm glad you haven't tipped me this time, Crash.
Why is that? What's that? Sorry,
Remember when you got
clipped you by mistake?
Yeah, and you got wanted. We ended up going all over the universe.
Just run away.
Then you forgot to tell you about the sidewinding trick, didn't you? Where you had to run in the wall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, just to explain to everyone, I accidentally got a bounty on my head, just 200 credits, and I thought, that's it, I can't use this zone anymore. What am I doing? I'm going to have to find another resource site. It's just, it's so frustrating. Started wandering all over the galaxy to try and find another resource site. And then about 20 hops away, I was like, I could just buy a sidewinder and let them blow me up. No! So then come all the way back to this system, jumped in a sidewinder, and just rammed the station. So, nice. Done.
Funny thing was, you were alright, you were in a FAS.
Yeah.
I was in a FDL and I couldn't jump very far.
Trying to catch up with me, it's like, yeah, I'm just trying to find a site, just trying to find it. Get halfway there, and I was like, ooh, Chris, I don't need to do that, do I? Let's head back.
Oh, sugar, I'm going to have to do a sim then.
Oh, speaking of which! That's it. On the bench. That's it. Oh dear. What have we got now? Oh, Chris, that's it. Run. What is he? Oh, he's only a master. You can get away, that's fine. I was going to say, if he was an elite security force, I might take him out for you.
Oh, it's got enough speed to go away anyway.
Can't find the crash player groups. Well, let's if you're super cruising away, my friend, let's just tell Shan.
I'm out.
We'll jump back to the menu. I'll see if we can get Mr. Toad in there. Where is him? Groups. Have I not got a group? Did I disband my group shortly after? I might have done. Right, let's try that really quickly. There's my group. I'm in the main menu. If you guys want to send a... can I do that as an invite, or can you do that? See if we can get you all in there. There we go. We have the Toad, Shan, and you're just in Super Cruise at the moment, are you, Chris?
Yeah, I've logged out. So
Okay.
then, so I can if you invite me to your group, I can join it.
Can you do it as a request? You don't need to do an invite, do you? You can do a
What's your...
just my name, just Crash. Yeah, you should. Yeah, Tograph saying there, you should be able to just.
Yeah, I've sent it.
There we go. We got you right. It's the exclusive Crash Club. It's just us, no one else. See if we can get
Starting to
synced up with
regress now,
Toad,
so-
and we'll have a full wing then. Whilst that's warming back up, let's jump back onto the next thing on the newsletter. It's awesome. Ice mining.
Crash, I haven't got you got through.
You haven't got I
Oh.
just accepted. Should be on there. I can see
Oh,
Shan.
No, our private group.
Yeah, private group on there.
No, it's just before what I meant.
Oh, that's peculiar because I just. Let me check. Let me check real quick. I'm gonna have to do this. Go manage the private group. Hang on. See if we can jump back on that. Oh no, hang on.
I'm you're there now. Got it now,
You got it?
son.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Must be in some sort of delay or something.
Yeah, I think when the server request goes out there, it takes a short while for it to pick back up. Jump back in there.
Yeah.
The exclusive
I'm
Crash
back
Club
in.
sounds naughty. it's legit. It's legit.
Yeah, so.
It's
Mm,
there we go. Wing fights for all. Well, everyone in the private group anyway. Here we go. Oh, let's get the bacon out. Get the bacon out for Toad. Bacon deployed.
I'm in.
Hey, we got you right. So you're you heading off to the station to just swap out and get rid of your
Yeah,
fines, bounties. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Cool.
do that.
Right here. We will.
I'll go back. Just checking them still wanted. Oh, got another.
What's that? The python.
Bounties, fines.
There's a python here called Squee. I've got to shoot it. I've got to shoot, even if it's clean. I've got to shoot it.
I've still got another 5 minutes.
You got 5 minutes. Oh, you got 5 minutes on. Well, yeah, you can get a little sidewinder there, can you? And just go bang.
Oh yeah, well, that's twice I forgot about that.
Don't worry, I cannot be excused. I completely forgot that.
Hey, what's the drink word today?
Rescue, isn't it? Every time we
Yeah,
we
right.
mention rescue, everybody's got a drink. Because of our attempts to get out of those situations and failing miserably. I think we come up with the term, wasn't it? Roidside rescue. That's what we needed.
Yeah.
Squeezeception. Kill the squee. Thou cannot
Right.
see that which does not live.
I'm coming back with me fatal apps or me FSD,
Right here.
FAS.
Traffic control.
Done well this year past, so
Oh,
here it is. Done well.
Oh,
It's better than last time, so
we've got a juicy one. Got a couple of elite targets here. Oh, what have we got here? You'll do.
on my way to the station now.
Right here, mate, right here. Let's take these two out. So yes, as I was just mentioning on the newsletter there, there's ice rings are finally going to get a purpose on there. Of course, it was only a matter of time before we started to see other things like that be utilised. But yeah, and it's such a shame because the ice rings are absolutely wonderful to look at when you get down to them. You know, the ice particles, the fogging effects and things like that, but no one ever goes to them because there's nothing really you can do there. Now it makes a lot of sense that there's something to do in them in 2.1. You're going to have to be able to mine these rare materials for the engineers to use. I forget the exact chemical word that was listed on there, but once I've taken out these two elite ships, I'll go and have a look.
I mean, they always put something in the game, don't they? Crash. For some reason. You don't see it, but a year later, it's there, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, and people said about the asteroid belt and things before. It is a wonderful environment to have some gameplay in life, but you know, there needs to be good reason to get there. At the end of the day, you can't just make these fantastic-looking environments and expect people to go there without prompting or any incentive to do so.
Yeah.
This breach guy is...
I mean, this game today, if you put it against the old Elite, it's much better on its release in 2014.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's just that idea of like the continual kind of improvement the game can like constantly under change and improvements and things going in there to constantly tweak it. So I've just lost all cabin pressure. So I love the sound of that. I love it. There we go. Right, I'm gonna have to head back for a repair now. Silly crash.
Don't any lasers helping you, do you?
Lasers? Well, to help me out, yes. I think I got blind. Just carve out the life support. It's blown anyway. It's useless. There we go.
Well.
Right, head on back to the station. I've got plenty of time though. 24 minutes, and we're quite close to the station, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
That's what I've done this one for as well, in case I couldn't get out quick. Just have the maximum amount of time.
Squeeze.
Just in case my FSD decides to go again.
Hopefully not. Fingers crossed we have it nice and quiet tonight and no issues. No issues, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I forget how difficult it is to fly towards the station when it's you can't see. Damn. There it is. Right. It's got a little bit of cockpit glass there, and I can see where I'm going roughly. There we go. Countdown timer. There we go.
Sometimes I find the bottom left gauge is useful for that.
Yeah, just on the where the distance and speed indicator is. Yeah.
Tells you how close you are to the station and how fast you're going. So
yeah, I'll try and keep that down to let's get it down to about 7 seconds or so. There we go. Keep it in the blue, and you can just about make out the faint light of it if you just to the left of my my crosshair there. So let's just keep an eye on the bottom there.
Oops. Okay. Oh, I'm being fired up on by the station.
By the station.
All the police.
Oh, you got your sidewinder out, have you?
No.
Oh no! You haven't got in yet.
I haven't got in yet.
Oh no!
The scan, man. That happened to me before, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh no. Huggy Monster saying I should use the force. Use the force, Crash.
Yeah. So,
let's see if I can give it out.
I'm coming back now.
What's that prime answer? Yes, every time I hear the air pressure blow out of the cabin, it does scare the living crap out of me because it is that kind of crikey. What's that? Grace one asking us, are you able to talk about the paraplane module changes? We're going to find out in a couple of weeks. I don't expect Prime 9 can say anything else about it than what we've already seen. Oh, what's that? Oh, yes, saying what's that? We're reaching limits on what we can change at once, but still have a clue about what we're doing. The paraplay weapons are indirectly getting buffed across the board, though, because their interaction with the engineers. Can't say much more. Ah, see you, terrible tease. Oh, wasn't looking at the screen. There we go. Right. Plenty of time. 21 minutes left on the clock. It's fine. Flying mostly by instruments. I like that though, Max Ursa. It's always one of those nice little things. This cropped out is like when that happens to you, you're suddenly kind of you have to think differently. You have to fly your ship differently. I think that's awesome.
Oh.
You okay? You still struggling to get in?
There's a requested entry now.
You've been denied. Have you? Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Because you were scanned. Do you have to jump back to cruise or?
Hopefully I might get in now.
Oh, Shan's saying it again. See, look, I leave the resource site and suddenly all the ships show up. Every time. Every time. I blame Prime 9. It's your fault. Anyway, right, what was that word I was looking for? There was it. Methanol monohydrate crystals in the ice rings. Yes, that's the word that caught me. Let's just get that. Look at that full screen. Let's get that Look at that. See what I mean about the ice rink? They are beautiful sights to go to, and I'm just so glad now we've got a gameplay reason to get out there and see those areas, because they really are people don't appreciate them, I think, as much as what they are, but it's going to be really nice to get out there and have a look at some of these asteroid fields. Andy Tomo, greetings, Commander.
Hooray, I've gone and done it now. I'm in the station.
Yay! Awesome.
Can you just send the link out for that, for the saleability again, if you don't mind? Just for the man people.
Yeah, we've got the... Yes, there we go.
Here's a good cause for the sale. I think it just needs a bit more support. Finish the building, and everybody, what plans they've got for that are absolutely astonishing. Do you remember Top Gear that when they were at Rugged?
Oh yeah.
The saleability actually did the rescue boat for that.
Oh really? Oh, excellent.
So it's very, it's been visited by the Queen, Princess Anne, because she's the chief in the Royal Yachting Association as well. So
excellent.
It is very good. So, are you there?
Oh yes, yep, we're still there.
Yeah,
Got you.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah. So it's a good charity to belong, and everything's been built there by volunteers, apart from the heavy stuff. Everything there is volunteers. It was, when it was originally designed, it was a £500,000 building. Now they've had a quote of £750,000 building, not what it's worth. So it's been a tremendous hard struggle, but you just need, finishing off sort of thing. So I'm very, just have, if anybody wants to look at it, just have a look at it. And just, if they want to make a donation, they can do if they want. I'm not, this not the reason I want it. It's just that I just want to let people see what we do, so they get the backing. All good news goes about it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
that's good. When did Simon? What's Simon doing? Get out of that! What's he doing with a chat button there? You get.
Yeah. Did you? Okay, Crash or?
Yeah, no, that's great, mate. That's great. Sorry. Being distracted by Cyroof in the chat. What are you doing there? Is he finished with his drabbles? Is that what it is? It's kicking out time in the abracadabble, and he's misbehaved. Yes, I see it. Yeah. Let's get back on the newsletter then. Let's get back on track on this. So this is a nice thing. This is something which actually came up. A couple of people I remember asking about this in the forum, and it's fantastic. The guys have managed to get this in. This concept of traffic control. So as you approach the station, you start to hear the radio chatter and things like that. And we've even got a sneaky peek. Let's see if we can get this video working for everyone, if you haven't already seen it. Of course, the audio is the key thing here, so I'm going to try and get it to play for you. Which is awesome. I noticed some of the little things that came up on the live stream last night. Oh, there we go. Let's try this out.
Approach at a safe speed and comply with station regulations.
How awesome is that? That's brilliant.
Permission granted. Land on designated.
I'll be with you shortly, Crash.
Right here.
Please stay on current course. Your speed is good.
That's fantastic. I really like that.
Landing complete. Initiating lockdown procedures. We trust this facility will serve you well, Commander.
How awesome was that? That's so good. So just a subtle little thing, but it really does just add so much to the kind of the believability of the world. It makes you feel like it's a working, living Star Wars.
Landing restraints retracted. Please observe safe speeds when traversing the docking bay.
The clock. Yes. I noticed the clock as well on the top right there. We have a clock.
Landing gear retracted.
Speed restrictions lifted. Safe travels, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
How awesome is that? It's excellent. I love it. I love it. I love it. Such a a simple little thing is something we've been asking about for a while, and the fact that it's been added in there is just brilliant. Of course, that was an Imperial dock as well. I imagine there's going to be different voices for the different air traffic controllers and stuff as well, which would be quite nice. But yeah, it's just like everyone's saying in the chat, it's the immersion is just up another level again. It's just, it makes it feel like a living, breathing dock with stuff going on just from that simple little change on top of it. Awesome. And again, it's all the stuff we were saying about the fact that there's continual improvement to the game. The game's constantly under review and everything's kind of evolving and advancing at different rates. And I think it just proves that 2.1 is just going to be that huge step up in terms of content, everything in the game, which is awesome. It's awesome. You've got to think for people coming on board now, like newer players coming into the game, they really are going to get a completely different experience to what we got in 1.1 and on the earlier builds, and suddenly they've got this massive overhaul, and it's just going to seem like a completely different game to them, which is awesome. It's awesome. I don't know if you couldn't see that, could you, Chris?
What?
Sorry, because you were flying at the time. You didn't have me on the stream or anything like that. But yes, so we get like the air traffic control chatter now, guiding you into the dock and talking you out. And I think sorry, if I go back to the text on there, sorry, I'm going to say it. So the idea is that they'll give you a call sign, so it would be like a 3-digit code for the ship manufacturer of the ship that you're flying, and then the first 3 digits of your character name will be your call sign. They call you out, they guide you into the bays and everything like that. And I think that's awesome. It really is.
Great, that is, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool, really cool effect. There was one more modification which was announced in this week's newsletter as well. Let's get this up on the screen for everyone now. So the multi-cannon incendiary rounds. Yeah, so a proportion of the kinetic damage is converted into thermal damage on there as well, which is quite nice. Superheated rounds going through the multi-cannon. Again, I'm just wondering how you could balance this out if you have like the thermal shock lasers, and then you have the incendiary round multi-cannons. If you kind of tweak both of you have the typical loadout that a lot of people go, where you have a laser to take the shields down, and then you have the multi-cannons. If you have both of those mods, so you're increasing their heat as you're taking the shields down, and then you're firing the incendiary rounds, and you're increasing the heat again. It's like, that's going to be really interesting to see what kind of effects you can get taking out a ship and bringing their temperature up so high that they're effectively disabling them from the inside out as well. But Tuplex, yeah, sorry if we are getting a little bit of echo back. It's just because it's just full of screen tonight. Also, AC saying boost in and you get the call sign Leroy Jenkins.
I'm back with you now.
Oh, sorry, Prime, I misread that. Yes, okay, it's thermal damage rather than adding adding temperature to the ship. Sorry, yes, anti-shield multi-cannon. Of course, because thermal damage does shield damage. Let's see, that might work. I wonder what I could do with that. See, again, there's just so many options coming out of this. It's crazy. What's that saying? The phonetic first letter of your commander name is your real name. Freaky, Millstone. Awesome. Let's go back out and launch. I'm going to get back into Super Cruise and head over to you guys now. I assume you're still...
I'm the only one in there.
Yeah, oh right, and everyone else is heading back. Okay. Shanray's jumped to Frennis system, so I imagine he's...
Been binned.
He's hit one of the guys, hasn't he? One of the... Mr. Junks! Greetings, Commander! Yeah, Shan's on the naughty step. Oh dear.
That's me and him. It's all got you and...
I said I'm bound to clip someone. Before the evening's out, I'm bound to clip someone.
Well, you did it one night on me, then I did it next night on you, didn't you? Or the opposite way around.
Oh, yeah, just constantly hitting each other. But never mind, never mind. Right, have you got your wing bacon out? I think you have. Grace Spawn saying an all multi-cannon Corvette with an incendiary modification. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty scary. Pretty scary. Mike Alpha X-Ray, Max Ursa. That's gonna be cool. I can't wait to hear that coming in as you approach the dock. Just switch the lights off, turn the volume up. Totally immersed. Oh, we got an Alliance Enforcer. Really? You're gonna attack me, interdict me right here? Greetings, Rat King. I see you there lurking. Little Viper.
Whoa,
Crikey.
that was a tough fight.
Oh, what did you have?
A clipper.
Oh my god, and what are you shipping it? What are you in the moment?
Ferdinand's.
Are you in the FDL?
Yeah. It's a difficult one. It seemed to be all over me at one stage.
See, that's the other thing as well. I'm, with the modifications coming down the line, I'm just wondering how much more effective you can make some of the smaller ships as well with the, like the shock cannon rounds and things like that. Is what sort of ability does that give you to kind of punch the other ships, like the bigger ships, if you're, to knock them out so that they can't hit you because you're knocking their aim off and things like that. So does that make the smaller ships a little bit more effective? Of course, we've heard about the mods with the engines as well, so the smaller ships can be a little bit faster, get out of firing range quicker as well like that. Psycho KO, thank you for the host there, my friend. Nice to see you along in the chat. Right, wing signal. I can see Toad. Let's engage nav lock. Moving in. Moo.
I'm just worried about the effects of all these new weapons.
Yes.
Which are actually on new players. Will they stand much of a chance, or is it going to be?
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult balance, isn't it? Because like I said, new people coming into the game now. It's already a complex game, but then 2.1 is just layering on all of this additional complexity, and I'm hoping that there's going to be a balance there, so that people coming into the game have got the opportunity to understand these things and kind of work up to those elements, those additional modifications and things like that. And I think Frontier do it right. I mean, when you look at the kind of design mentality behind Planet Coaster, it is very much that kind of layered complexity is something that Johnny Watts is always bringing up when talking about Planet Coaster. And I think the same thing can apply to this, that layering on the various features is what makes it fun and interesting, but also approachable. The fact that you can kind of start off with the basic systems but then work up to the more complicated things.
Yeah. And I just wonder whether they'll do something where these big powerful weapons may have little effect on smaller ships.
Yeah, there might be a kind of a balancing element to that, I think, definitely. I mean, I've noticed things like fighting eagles in the res site on there. I've noticed the fact that you can take them out very, very quickly, but because they're such a smaller target, they kind of have the advantage that they're harder to hit, so that kind of works in their favour. And I think with the modifications that allow the smaller ships to have faster thrusters and things like that, gives them that kind of edge. They can get out of weapons range quicker, they can manoeuvre to stay out of gimbal lock, like the angle of the gimbal lock of the bigger ships and things like that. So I think some of the other modules that we've not heard much about are really going to give the smaller ships the advantages there, because the things that we've seen so far have been weapon modifications, and I think it's been said many times before. I think Prime Knight might have said this a couple of times actually. Is there's lots of other modifications coming for all the other modules and things as well. So I think those kind of things are going to be like the countermeasures, which are really going to help the smaller ships survive in these combat scenarios. And I think as Prime was saying as well about the fact that the NPCs, only the higher up NPCs, like the deadly and so forth, those are going to be the ones running the weapon modifications. And I think the same is true for players. That you just, if you look for the lower players, it's like they're not going to have these modifications to start with. It's going to be the higher players that have it. Rat King, who else is getting hyped for the UA resistant cargo racks? I bet you are. You want to play normally again? Yes. I think Rat King. I forget how long it is now. If you want to tell everyone in the chat how long you have been holding on to an unknown artifact, because I know it is a ridiculously long time, and you've basically been unable to play the game properly because of it.
They got new cargo racks working fit now for those.
Yeah, they're coming to. Oh, it's Icy Toad. It's Fiery Toad's NPC is just set up. Yes, the cargo racks are coming to Obsidian Orbital. Obsidian Orbital, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
Sorry, Toad. I killed your NPC. The Baron is coming. Just trying to catch up on what everyone's saying. Fen Sasha, greetings, Commander. Nice to see you. You're not a Star Citizen hater, but ED's 2.1 is gonna annoy the other side. Christmas this year is going to be amazing. Wait until the Squadron 42 campaign. Yeah, I mean, I'm also kind of interested to see what Squadron 42 is going to be like. I think I much as what everyone's saying there, I was just kind of, I'll wait and see when it comes out. I'll have a look at it and see what it's like. But I've got more than enough to do at the moment, though. Gotta get to Elite before they can. ZR's one, yeah, a few new CQC maps. I would love a few extra CQC maps. Something to mix it up a little bit. Maybe a different gameplay mode as well. Just something. I love CQC, but I just feel like it doesn't have enough love at the moment. I think I'd like to see a bit more attention to it. Oh, Baron, let's go this one.
Yeah.
I think there were a few more maps planned for CQC, so it is a possibility. I don't know whether we're going to see that in 2.1 though. Guys have already dumped in a ridiculous number of people hours into getting 2.1 out to us, so I wouldn't expect them to spend any longer on it. But it would be nice to see some CQC maps though, absolutely. Sorry, what's up, Rat King on there? Rat King, you picked up your unknown artifact on the 5th of May last year, and you've been carrying it successfully ever since. That is insane. Hats off to you, my friend. That is a crazy amount of time to hold on to the unknown artifact. That's awesome. I should put together a fund to raise for you to get another account so that you can play normally. Oh, CR's went, yes, some surface-based CQC maps. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Definitely. So you have to fight against the pull of gravity to. Sorry, bumped into someone then. Who was that?
Me.
Oh, sorry, my friend. Boing! Fender bender. It's okay.
It's got the right paintwork.
In a buffet. It's fine.
I'll let you buy the first drink at LaveCon.
That's fine. We're split it one minute. It's fine.
Yeah.
How many people play ED? Gate Prime Man says no, you don't have the numbers for it. I think it's a lot of players. Game over the end. It's a lot. Sorry you're not replying much. You decided to go blow up a house for heads. See that when you've got a game, but developers go home and then can't wait to just get on and play it, and they watch other people play it and it encourages them to carry on play it. That's got to say something good about the game. Pew pew.
Boom.
Headshot. Who else?
Team effort there.
That's the way we do it. Pew pew, that's it. It's all quiet again. Oh, SJA did the surface NPCs as well. Awesome, awesome. I was chatting with some of the little things that are coming in on some of her AI changes for 2.1. They worry me at the same time. It's kind of exciting. I want to. Game with the youthful. So you get the impression that many players have either left the game or nobody plays in open anymore. I do play in open on and off. I don't do it on the stream much really because obviously it's a target on the back of your head. It just invites anyone to come and stream snipe you, which is nothing anyone can really do about that. So it's just no point streaming in open. But I do often play in open, you know, myself just to do bits and pieces on it. Shan's telling me to leave. Alright, I'll go. See if we can get some more ships. I guarantee it, you watch. I'll jump out into Super Cruiser and then a second later there'll be deadly anacondas everywhere. You watch.
Well, actually, Crash, I've been doing things with team players now as well.
Oh, have you?
And, yeah, I used to be on my own, or then all of a sudden been with hunting truckers. And do that. They even got me doing naughty things this week. Like kill security ships.
I was going to say, what was the bounty you had on your head? It was the highest you had so far, wasn't it?
Yeah, 700,000.
Oh dear. Naughty Chris.
And I'm wanted in the George Fantasy system. The fifth most wanted it was up to other day, so.
Oh dear.
So,
oh dear. Still, it was great. I mean, I must admit. I mean, the other day when we were playing as well, wasn't it? I accidentally clipped a security ship. Or no, that was what it really annoyed me. I think you had a target. You were shooting him. He was purple. I could see that he was an enemy. I could see that he was going to be have a bounty on his head, and I must have just hit him with the laser like a second before the scan completed, so he wasn't showing up as wanted. Of course, I get the 200 credit bounty on my head. It frustrated the hell out of me, so I just turned around and just started blowing up all of the security ships. The security ships were all elite anyway. I thought, well, it's points towards my rank. I don't care. I ended up getting something like 250,000 bounty on my head. I don't care. I was just blowing everyone up in the instance, and then I was like, right, calm down now, Crash. That's it. I'm going to go back to the station and pay off my bounty. It's naughty Crash.
yeah, so.
Oh, catch up the chat. Sorry, folks, we'll catch up on it. What's that saying? Always in open, says Huggy Monster. Petrisk is always in open as well. Twithy's combat in open, exploring solo for the high res screenshots. Yeah, I do like taking the screenshots. Shanray, yeah, see, I've gone. Shanray says, Deadly Python. What the heck? What the heck? I'm cursed. I cannot attract the nice ships. This is why it's taken me so long, Toad. It's not for lack of trying. It's every time I go into a res site, all of the ships bugger off.
Oh god.
CRS1 saying, I remember when bounties were 15p and not 200 credits. Oh, these kids have got it easy there these days with their massive bounties. Who does the community goals in open? I've done a few of the community goals in open. Yeah, I've like I said, I kind of switch back and forth depending on what I'm doing and who I'm playing with at the time. Like at the moment I'm playing in one of the private groups. I think Chris, we've kind of been jumping into the Hutton group to help out and play together in that. I kind of mix and match. It depends how I feel. I mean, a couple of nights I've not been able to sleep, so I'll just sit in solo because it's like I just want to play a little bit, but at the same time I cannot be bothered to even talk. It's just like it's 2 a.m. I shouldn't be awake at the moment, but I just want to sit here. I think it depends on your mood. I like the fact that you can just play the way you want to play and switch to whichever mode you feel like you want to do at the time.
I think I'm gonna have to go for repairs.
Oh, do you need cover, or are you're just boosting out now?
I'm just going to boost out now.
Mr. Jake Larson, where are you? Who's that?
Got a bit of air in there.
I got deadly escape tools on my team. There we go. Oh, thanks, Toad. Toad's distracting him.
Remember, Crash, when that day where we were chasing around the solar system, me following you in the Federlands trying to get another rest site?
Yes.
It took me 18 jumps to get there, and the FSD as well. It took me about 3/4 of an hour to get there.
Oh my goodness.
Because every 3 or 4 jumps, I had to go and get some fuel because I haven't got fuel scoop. Because it's all padded up with hull reinforcement.
That's the problem, isn't it? I mean, it's got a pretty bad FSD range anyway, and then when you factor in the mass of the reinforcements as well, it's, oh goodness, that must have been a nightmare. Goes back to... Go on, mate.
I didn't want to go down there and find I can't get any.
Just like, oh. Yeah.
So it was a night and off for me, that was.
Go prepared, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's shooting me there? Who's that? Someone's shooting me. Rat King saying you estimated that the unknown artifact is worth 64 million credits because of the damage it's caused to your ship over time. Oh my goodness. I don't think you're going to be able to claim that on insurance though, you know. It's, carrying alien artifacts is probably not covered. Oh, I just missed the shield. Damn it. Just missed the shield, Salmon.
Into legal goods, is it, these alien artifacts?
Well, I mean, you know, there's a lot of stations that don't want them there. They do cause system damage, so...
Could get wanted then, couldn't you, reckon?
I don't think you get scammed with them, do you? And I don't think they actually cause you to be haunted. But they are kind of undesirable. Reaching my head on. The hug monster, nothing quite as scary as jumping into a system running a community goal and seeing 10 open squares on the radar. Yeah, but that's the fun of it though, isn't it? It's that kind of unpredictability, that excitement. You just don't know what's going to happen when you go into these areas. I think as long as you're prepared, I think that's the thing that always causes the consternation between people, is that you know, they go into these where these community goals are to do like a training run or something like that, and they're in a ship which is basically completely unprepared for what you might find there, and you know that's the problem that people hit, and they kind of wonder why they're in those situations then where they're going to get jumped by people in combat ships because they're in a completely shieldless trade ship. And it's like, well, that might be fine when you're in solo or you know, where you're just going against NPCs. It's not a problem. But you know, as soon as you get into those situations where you've got the unpredictable nature of players in the mix, you've got yourself a big problem, and you cannot go with the same ship loadout. So you have to kind of be prepared for those situations.
I know when I played, I've met some brilliant players.
Yeah.
Like going around, you know, it's, you know, that. What was that? The one where we had to transport all onion heads to the. Was it Alta? I gained up about 5-6 friends just for that, doing that.
Yeah. That was a good one. Yes, I remember you headed up that way on that. I think my son did get involved with that actually. He made a little bit. I think he got to the first or second tier on there all by himself, and I explained what the community goal was to him, and you know, I said, oh, you can you know, it's like these illegal drugs that people smoke. I said to him, and I said, oh, so you can either take them there and destroy them, or you can take them there and then people will grow more on them. Like, he goes, gotta destroy them, he says with a stern face, you know, his stern look on his face. Like, oh, that's naughty, you can't have that. He says, I was like, okay, this is your choice. That's what you want to do. And yeah, bless him, he took the moral ground and did the right thing.
Well, my commanders, I did do with 2 of them. one commander did the good thing and one commander did the bad thing.
It all balances out at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I just thought, well, it adds character to me characters, if you know what I mean. So
Exactly. Yes.
the one I'm in now, got rid of him. The one in priority one, oh, let's keep him.
Just switch.
Oh, dear.
Here we go. Just get a couple of shots on you. There we go. Alan Turing. I can't blow up Alan Turing. He's a legend. Prime 9 saying X55 for life until the X56 arrives at least.
Remember a couple of weeks ago, Kerrash?
What's that, sorry?
Remember a couple of weeks ago
Yeah.
when we saw that mission to kill Mr. Derek Virgo?
Yes. It's like I can't fire on my own foul. That's just wrong. I did take a screenshot of it though straight away.
It was a cracker.
No, gotta let him go.
Yeah, I didn't take it either. So I've been wanting to come on your stream since your birthday, but I've never had the nerve to say something, and I thought, oh, I must book up courage. So I did this week, and I'm here, so...
No, it's like I said, no, everyone's welcome to come on, absolutely, and it's great that you come on to have a chat. It's excellent.
Yeah, it's just, I'm just a bit nervous sometimes, and obviously we've got a bit of sound issues, which hasn't helped
we always have technical difficulties. That's why it's the 5 minutes before where it's like panic trying to get everything running. And,
Yeah, I was all right when we were talking before.
Yeah.
It's just when you know, and even when I went on the talking right at the beginning. It's just when we started doing other things, the sound sort of goes. I've turned all my sound on and everything, so all I'm listening is to your voice. So
it happens. Things happen.
Things happen. I'm really enjoying it. So even though I aren't doing as well as I should be doing, but there again, you concentrate on one thing, it's slightly distracting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I found it very difficult to get used to doing it, but yeah, it is absolutely a huge distraction trying to do everything at once. So I'm going to jump over to some of the sneaky peeks in the newsletter as well. We've got not one but 4 sneaky peeks of the engineer bases this week on there, and I just love the way that they're not only more kind of complex, there's more modules to them and things like that, but the way they're more integrated in with the landscape. You can see this launch pad here, this bay is kind of dug into the ground here a little bit more. I mean, we've seen some of the basic structures that have come into 2.0, and then to see all these new things coming into 2.1, I think it's going to be really nice to see. Some tweaks to the way that the shaders work as well. I mean, if you look around some of the details on here, you can see like clusters of areas which have got like rocky outcrops rather than everything kind of having a uniform pass of the rocks. If you look at some of these areas at the bottom here, I can't point to, but yeah, you can definitely see like these areas where there's like a little cluster of rocks there. So some shader passes on that. I mean, Michael Brooks mentioned yesterday on the live stream that they've gone back and they've revisited all of the shaders that are in use for the planets and found that there's some optimizations they can do, and in doing that they've actually made them better as well as more efficient as well, which is always nice to see. And that, that's the great thing about it. It's constantly evolving over time, and we're going to just see continual improvements on that as the team kind of narrow the focus in on what they're trying to achieve. Jump over to the next one as well. Just trying to see if there's anything we've missed in there. I can see the little walkways in the background there, which is nice. Let's jump over to the next one on there. this one, I love this. I'm going back to this one. This is one I showed, I think. So not only have you got like the little walkways coming out here, jutting off into what looks like underground. I think this really kind of drives home the point that what you see on the surface might not be the entire base structure. There is perfectly possible that bases could go underground. There could be a lot more complex buildings and rooms and things underneath the surface of these areas. It kind of hints at it that we can see some of these structures going into the ground here as well. And like I said, just this fact that this structure is intelligent enough to figure out to build itself up in a canyon area like this, and of course all procedural as well. That is the awesome thing about it. Zero's one saying, personally, you think it looks like the personality islands for Inside Out. Yes, it does, doesn't it? You've got the different islands off from the central command thing there. But yeah, definitely got that. Just look at the shader detail on the glass of that dome up in the top corner there. I mean, that's awesome, absolutely awesome. And it kind of drives home the point that, you know, this is a human habitat. This isn't just kind of a big building plonked on the surface of an atmosphereless world. It is a living, breathing place where people are. Talgarth, I was saying, so that ship, that is just a basic Eagle. I think that's just a bog standard Eagle, I think now. Karakina saying, I wish your Oculus was arrived soon. Yes, virtual desktop on Steam, you'll be capable of watching and playing at the same time. Good point. Yeah, you can put the game into a 2D window. You can do that. Dynamic spoon. Yeah, exactly. This is the bit that let's just go back to the game a second and make sure I wasn't getting shot at. Yeah, exactly. EVE Online looking great after 10 years of development, and it would be the same for Elite Dangerous as well. I think it's because it's under that constant cycle of being built.
Can you put us? Yeah, sorry.
You okay?
Can you put a speculation alert? Because I've got a theory about the barnacles.
Go on then. What speculate away.
Yeah, you know the barnacles. You got your barnacles sticking up, and you got that bit of a, like a building.
The central
in the middle.
Yeah.
Central.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's just all one creature?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Yes. That is.
You know what I mean? It's like that all the time, and and it's just a creature. This
is the thing, isn't it? Yeah, we see the surface details much like this. We see the little bits on the surface as perfectly possible that there's a lot more going on under the surface, and it makes sense if you're building bases and habitats on worlds like this with no atmosphere and no shielding from the local stellar winds and things like that. Then really it makes sense to build underground. So why would the barnacles do the same?
Yeah, it just needs them for breathing or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah. What's going on? I mean, they could be a whole hive underneath there. We just don't know. They're gathering all the local materials and resources, and they're using it to build a hive underground. I think Petrus has answered your question there, Coca Larix. But yeah, we just said about these bases on there. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of gleaned over that. Yes, the 30 engineers going in to begin with. Obviously, each one does a different mod, and these bases have been kind of handcrafted and put in. But yes, they are all made out of procedural elements, so it is kind of it's a blend. The way that Code Engine works is really, really clever, kind of combination of both artist crafted content and procedure generated content, and it kind of mixes and matches. Yes, Game Within, you saw that tweet I put out earlier on as well. Yeah, it's that first time kind of when you actually get and try VR for the first time, you realise how awesome it is. It is mind blowing. It really is. There's no words for it. It's an experience you've got to try for yourself. If you haven't already tried VR, I mean, particularly with a game like Elite Dangerous, it's perfect for it, and it's wow worth. If you have the opportunity to try it and you haven't tried it yet, give it a go. Do not fear the VR. It's like I said several times before. I always have travel sickness, motion sickness problems and things like that. But VR in Elite Dangerous, I could sit and play it quite happily for hours and hours and hours and just carry on. Pew, 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 pew. What's that? Petrus is saying that despite Chris Roberts looking up on procedural generation saying that, well, I mean, aren't they putting procedural generation into Star Citizen anyway? Aren't they doing that on some of the planets? I think that I've seen it off several people. I mean, even people that I would say are pretty well respected game developers. I mean, even John Carmack in the past has been quoted as saying some things which I wouldn't necessarily agree with about things like procedural generation. But I think if you don't use it, then you probably wouldn't understand it particularly well. I think the way you've got to look at procedural generation is it amplifies what your artist can do. It's not a replacement for an artist. It's a way of giving them tools to amplify their output and to do more than they would with the same resources. And that's the key way to look at procedural generation. You cannot look at it and just say, oh, this, we can just generate this. We don't have to get hundreds of artists creating all of these assets as well. That's the wrong way of looking at it. You still need someone who's an artist to create these awesome templates and guides and patterns for the systems to build upon and create these awesome looking assets and content like that. But yeah, you've got to use it the right way. Like anything else, procedural generation is just a tool. You can't just replace something with it and just say, oh yeah, we're done. It's all generated procedurally. Boom, we don't need this anymore. I think you're looking at it the wrong way when you look at it as a one size fits all kind of tool. Pew pew. Alan Weffer. It's just a wafer thin eagle. Yeah, he's elite. Wanted. Pew him. More pews on Alan. Fire at Alan. Will's got the night off.
It's alright, Crash. It's alright, Crash. I've got to destroy his sidewinder again.
Oh, okay.
I just shot a Imperial Clipper just before it scanned.
Oopsie, I've done that so many times. I wish there was something in there that could do it that, if you can see straight away that, if a security vessel is firing on another ship, it should bypass the scan time.
Yeah.
I think just that little thing. It's like you could physically see that there's an attack going on. He's wanted. Just let us fire on him, please. Just give us that little grace, or at least kind of after you fire on him and you find out that he is wanted, maybe wipe the indiscretion. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll just take that away.
Yeah. The problem is I had to be quick because you had like 2% hull left, so
It's like, oh no,
I didn't fire there. I would have
run away.
bounty.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? It's like you want to get the kill, but at the same time you don't. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sorry, let's just catch up with what everyone's saying in the chat. Yes, Star Citizen is getting procedural generation. If they didn't, you'd be collecting your pension by the time it come out. Yeah, absolutely, Sasha there. Artist-directed procedural generation. Did David Braben copyright that phrase? I've heard him say it a few times. But yeah, I think they kind of realised that they had to do that. I mean, I appreciate what they're trying to do with Star Citizen, but I think they've kind of they've realised that they kind of bitten off more than you can chew if you try to make it artist-generated and just down to that level of fidelity and have that much content. That quantity, quality, quick. But I always say you can have two of those things, never the three. It just doesn't work. If you want the three, you have to pour a lot of money into it, which is what they've been trying to do. They've been trying to raise a crazy amount of cash so that they can actually get the quality, get the quantity, and get it out as quick as they can. And I think they're kind of realizing that that's just going to be a mountain of a task to achieve. So they've kind of realized that if they want to do that, they're going to have to do some form of procedural generation to get the stuff out that they want to do.
You think they need rescuing? Drink? Not joking. There, Crash.
So sorry, my microphone just got nudged then slightly. So what's that? Who needs rescuing? What, Star Citizen or rescuing? How many times do I say it? That's got to be at least 3 drinks. Everybody drink! Everybody drink!
Is Mad Dog here?
I don't know. Mad Dog's not feeling very well, so he's been off all week, unfortunately. But
because I thought, losing fire to Matt rescuing.
Drink! Everybody drink! I'm gonna get severely drunk at this point. I think. Here we go.
Why?
No. Drink! He's gonna go down. What's that? N-chip, you're drinking from your elite cup. I've got the Docker's cup right here, so because somebody's got to empty your load.
Yeah, well, it's better than saying what I said, Mad Cow. saying waypoint scoop for all the travel. Not only that, and the embarrassment, he had to do it on Elite Meet. Then he missed the last line out, so one of the other alien decided to read it out all again.
Oh, no. Start again. Oh dear. Poor Cam. Poor Cam.
Oh, by the way, he sends his love.
Oh, bless him. We love Cam. We love him. What's that? What's that? Whoa. Just trying to check. Is that my voice? Is that better now? Sorry, hopefully my microphone's a little bit better now. I just moved it over, so hopefully that's a little bit better.
I can hear you a bit more clearly now. It seems though it's
That's
all...
good. That's good. Yeah.
The trouble is you keep in and out, and then I'm trying to time in my words. So when I thought we were finished the conversation, I can start it. So that's why sometimes I might have been interrupting you.
No worries. No worries. Like I said.
I don't want to do you have an episode where you're going to have technical difficulties, so that's why I didn't sort of, say much.
It's not a live stream unless you have technical difficulties. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
These things happen. Yeah. It's all par for the course, really, on it. Game with Ian, yes. The little ones and Mrs. K are feeling a little bit better now. They've had the lurgy all weeks as well, so I've been mummy, daddy, nurse, and everything else in between. So. Not a particularly good nurse, mind you, because I've kind of had the lurgy myself. I was a bit stuffed up earlier on in the week, and so I wasn't really in any state to be looking after anyone. But what's that? I've got everyone talking about Star Citizen now, haven't I?
Somebody's got to.
So Zeros1 saying, yeah, I think it's the 2.3 update. I think we're going to get the Commander Creator so that we can start customizing the looks of our characters and everything. But it's like everything else. It's like with the announcement in the newsletter tonight about the ice rings. It's like they're there. That you might see the first pass at something, and then the reason for them being there might become more obvious later on down the line, sort of thing. And that's the way you got to look at every feature in Elite Dangerous. It's like practically everything you see is a placeholder for future expansion. There's always more they can do.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
I can even look quite clearly now.
It's a lot better when I put the right setting on the microphone, isn't it? Never mind. It's one of those. See, I was so excited to get and talk about things, and I was like, jumped straight in.
Yeah. I thought, oh no. So if I jinxed Crash's wire stream.
Gravespawn, yes, you can call him that if you want. I'm probably not going to read it out though, but. Gravespawn's got an amusing alternative name for the beloved Chris Roberts. Which I won't go there. I won't. I'm
sure he's a nice guy.
What are my expectations for 2.4, Karakina? My goodness, that's some way off. We can get 2.1 out the door first, and then we can start talking about 2.4. I'd at least like to see a couple of new planet types, maybe. That would be a nice thing to see. Add some more kind of variation to the things we can do. That would be a nice thing to add in. At least a kind of a sneaky hint of what we might be able to do outside of the pilot's chair. That would be a nice one. That would be a nice one. Entirely speculation. I don't know, but it would be nice.
Speculation alert. Speculation alert.
Absolutely. Chili Wasp was saying, volcanism. Volcanism, yeah, that would be cool, actually. I think we kind of had a little bit of a hint. I mean, when Ed showed the video yesterday, it was that one shot where he was showing that particular ship fighting, and it was right near the surface of a volcanic world. I think that was the one where he was showing the shock cannons at the end. At that volcanic world, I don't know if it was just me, but it did look really detailed. It looked like they kind of done a pass to the to the volcanic world. So fingers crossed some of that's coming. I think the problem with the volcanic worlds is I think they do have some more kind of atmospheric components to them, because there's obviously a lot of material being kicked up into low orbit at least. So there's it would need some form of atmospheric effect, even if it's kind of a very low level. Volcanism and lava planets, yeah, I think that's something which would be nice to see, actually. It makes sense to do those kind of planets next. When you look at it, we've got the planets with no atmosphere, with some of the basic settlements and things on like that. You know, if you move over to volcanic worlds, they're very unlikely to have big, complicated settlements and things on there. So it's highly likely that they would be the next kind of planets that Frontier can target on doing. It would just need these kind of like these VFX work done on the geysers and the volcanic eruptions and things like that would need some work. Seems like the next logical step, I think. So everyone's talking about No Man's Sky as well. Now, Volunteer saying No Man's Sky is going to show Frontier how planets are done properly. I think it properly is a... How do you define that? What are you trying to do when you say properly, I think is the thing. I mean, I think they've got a fantastic style. I think they've got a great art direction they're going for. Chris, I just hear, go on ahead. You're in the same sort. Yeah, it's like don't shoot me, shoot Crash.
I don't want you to get shot.
No, we'll just tell you to sod off from the instance. Maybe they'll spawn if you go then. It's it. No, it's not. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's the numbers are interesting. Insignificant cat and game of the insane. 400 billion star systems, not even a fraction of a % explored yet. But you know, is it what people want? Is it? I mean, we want it. We enjoy it. That's what we love. Is these big, crazy numbers. The fact that you can go places and see things that no one else has seen before. That's the thing which is really, really awesome about it. But at the same time, Petrus is saying there's No Man's Sky is a single player game, so they can cut corners. They can. Oh, sorry, Chris, I lost you there, mate.
No, you're right. Okay.
I'm here. So they can do different things with it, and it's really it's a case of what are you trying to achieve. That's what I'm getting to. Is it's you know, when they set out the design direction for those games, they had different goals in mind. They were trying to do different things, and you know, with No Man's Sky, it's like they're trying to make this gloriously, artistically rendered, this fantastic looking environment, and they're trying to make it a really nice single player experience, something which is you know, fun for anyone to go out and do by themselves. And see all these sites. When you look at Elite Dangerous, it's more about that kind of big open galaxy being a one-to-one scale recreation of the Milky Way, and making it as accurate as possible, and making everything you know, one-to-one scale. That's what they're going for Elite Dangerous. Star Citizen, I see them more going along the ways of it being a really interesting narrative with Squadron 42, and giving you these kind of characters that you can relate to, and storylines, and you know, it's kind of like just like what they've done with the Wing Commanders and all that kind of stuff. It's all about the cutscenes and the story and the stuff like that. You know, that's the focus they're going to. So you can have different games of the same genre with aiming for different directions. I think that's... Yes, Prime 9, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Yeah, there is room for all three, absolutely. It's like, we love space games. It's great. We've got all of these different variations over the last couple of years. It's been fantastic. We've now got all of these different possibilities. What have we got here? Mark Sanders is wanted. Melissa Banks. Kevin Mid. There we go. I've got a dangerous sidey. Pew pew time.
Yep. I got into this game via I used to do Euro Trucker 2.
Oh yes.
Squirrels. He did something on Elite 2, like pre-one.
Oh, yeah.
Just telling you what it's about. Well, that looks interesting. I'll have a look.
Exactly.
You know, and I thought I'd have a look. Then I thought, this is the same one of us playing 30 years ago.
It's like, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Dude, it's funny. I mean, I still bump into people. That, a couple of weeks ago there was I was picking up the kids from the school, and I was chatting to one of the mums there, and she remembered playing the original. I think it was on the Spectrum or the Commodore or something like that. And I just got talking because I think I was wearing the T-shirt, and she was kind of like, oh, I was wearing this one actually, the 30th anniversary one. And she recognised the logo straight away, and I just got started talking about the new game. And she was like, well, they brought a new one up here, and it's like, yeah, you just go check it out, you know.
Sorry, I've got to apologise to you.
Yes, what's happened?
I just hit you with my lasers because you went straight in front of me while I was shooting at somebody.
Line of fire. My bad.
Well, I think it was you anyway. It looked like it was from behind. You were that quick. It must be you.
It's all the same.
It's that fun. I never thought I'd have so much fun on a game.
It is great, isn't it? I mean, literally, there's so much variation, so many things you can do, and if there's anything that, you do for too long and you kind of feel like you're burning yourself, it's like, there's so many other different things you can do. Go try it,
Go mining, go exploring, go... one of my biggest joys of this game was Christmas Day. 12 o'clock, dead on, turboing into the Sajay.
Oh, yes, you got there just in time, didn't you? Yes. Oh, that was excellent.
That was it was amazing. And I still got that ship.
Gotta keep it, yeah, gotta keep it.
I've got another Python as well, but I've got to keep that on because it's like in a glass case at the moment.
You gotta park it there, and it's like, yes, just that's mine.
Yeah, so first big thing I did in the Elite Dangerous was to go Sajay in it, and it made it. I think came back with 86% pulse.
I forget. I think I went there in an adder for some reason. I think it was just I wanted to try it, do it in a ship that not many people had done it in. Just something different. I regretted the adder after the first 1,000 light years though, because it wasn't great.
Or was it? Well, at least it wasn't a subtractor.
Yeah, exactly. Every time I jump, I go backwards. Yeah. What have we got here? That purple on my right. There you go.
Anaconda.
Yeah. Just take him down.
Some people keep bumping into me. I don't know who it was.
No. It's just got that python now. Kick the bucket.
Oops.
Awesome.
You're brilliant at this game.
I just get in the zone. Like I said, until that one time when I just clipped that guy and I was just
Yeah. I mean, when I was doing other weekend, when I was watching winging with you, mate, we both attacked something. The next minute, you were about 7 kilometers away.
Yeah, it's like I see more laser fire over here. Go! It's just constant frantic pace. It's just go all the time. And I think anyone at Frontier will vouch that I am like that all the time. Every event that I've been to with the guys at Frontier is just 100%, 100 mile an hour all the time, just like just so pumped.
I remember that time at EGX, and I went and put on the what was it, CQC?
Oh yes, yeah.
I jammed one of the condors right in the tunnel. I had to sit there through about 15 minutes, hoping somebody would kill me.
Go quick, blow me up, it's just stuck there. It's just, no. Oh dear. What's that? Prime 9? I'm going to rescue Prime 9 in the chat. Everybody drink. Kick the bucket. We've seen some fantastic NPC names tonight. Actually, there's been some great ones on there. I think we should get back to what we were talking about in the newsletter. When we look at this Corvette in this engineer's hangar underneath the ground here, and I love that some of the surface details on the back and things you can see on here. It's just absolutely wonderful to see that. I was kind of, oh, one of those ships just rammed into me, hasn't it? Who's that? Deadly Pythons just rammed into me. Artemis just rammed into me. Yeah. But yeah, I was fooled by that. I mean, when I first saw that, I was thinking the rock textures on the wall there. I thought, oh, we're going to get these asteroid bases. Yeah, I'd really love to see these asteroid bases. I think that would be a really, really nice thing. And I know Michael Brooks wants to do those as well, so fingers crossed it's we're going to see something like that coming up soon. But this is fantastic. I mean, look at the details on this, like the rust on the floor and things like that as well. A whole kind of level above what we've seen. That was the other one we saw there with the landing pads. Oops. I think that was the last one on there. So nice to see those sneaky peeks. So much sneaky peeks coming in. I just can't take it. So yes, moving on. Let's quickly get through something because we have been having so much fun tonight. I've completely lost track of everything we talked about. So much hype. 2.1 hype is real. So yes, if you do want to follow up on the more beta countdown, the next one is coming along 7 o'clock BST next Thursday. That's the 28th of April. So please do step into that and watch the official live stream. Definitely had a huge following on this week's live stream. Actually, I mean, we hit like nearly 2,000 viewers at one point, and the chat was absolutely crazy. So it was a massive amount of hype. And if you did miss it, it's on YouTube, so please go back and check out loads of little sneaky things that Michael Brooks have got in there. I won't spoil them all. I'll let you go watch the video because there's some really, really cool stuff in there. But the link is in there. There we go. There's the volcanic planet I was talking about earlier on. Actually, let's see if we can get that up. Oh, no, that's going to play the video. We don't want to do that. But yeah, so you see, it definitely looks like there's more detail on those volcanic planets. I think they're keeping things from us. Don't you reckon? Don't you reckon? Oh, you all good? Is everything okay? You pewing away in the background, I can hear there. Oh, I've lost Chris. Oh no! Oh no! I thought he was quiet. We've got Shan. What's happened here then? Oh no! Have we lost Chris? I think we have. See if we can get our guest back. That's no good. Oh, we'll try and get him back as soon as we can. Hopefully, we'll see if we can get a shot on this python before he disappears. Come on, just get the credit. Just get the credit. Ah, Chris is coming back there. Hang on 1 second. Let's see if we can add you back in. There. Hello, my friend. Are you back? Oh, hang on. Need to. There you go. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, there we go. Do you have internet troubles then?
I think I got a loose wire. I'm going to have to change it.
Oh.
It's leading to back there, but I've got so I can't hit it. But he must have just wangled loose or something. So I don't know what's I'm trying to get back in game now, so but it's not having any. The game ain't having anything.
Oh, I might have to drop out and come back in. I'll give you a request as soon as you get back in. Yeah. Just checking through the chat. Sorry if we missed anything. Prime Man saying you can't say how satisfying it's been to see the Wino 2.1 news. Blah, 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 yeah, rant, and then it's like. Boom! Yeah, it's sudden dump of information. I think it's that relief, isn't it? It's like you're not allowed to say anything about what's coming, and it's like it must be a real nightmare to kind of keep that in and not share it. You want to share with the world all of the awesome stuff that you're doing. Thirth, we got Imperial Courier Thirth. Oh my goodness, I got bounties all over the place.
I'm on my way.
Rightio. Okay.
I'll still be in the combat zone, so whether I have to jump out again or not, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I might be lucky though. I might be in with you, so.
Okay. Fingers crossed. I've put the bacon out and I've sent you an invite, so let's see if we can get you back in.
Bit of sausages. You said bacon, I think.
Bacon, bacon,
It
bacon,
does sound like bacon.
bacon.
Might be accent.
Oh, Simmer's got to head off. Farewell, Commander. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, I'm in the same group, just doing Vital B.
Cool. Let's see if we can get you back in. Oops. Press
Yeah,
the right button. There we
I'm
go.
with you. I'm with you.
Gotcha. Yes. Back into the fray. Let loose the dogs of war.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that weed sorted.
Oh, I know all about the I've had all kinds of internet issues. I've had BT have been out on the telegraph pole outside the house here and fixing the cable. They put a completely new drop cable in from the pole to the house because it was as old as the house. It was like 30 years old and made of these single copper pairs. That was causing me all kinds of issues, which is why I couldn't stream the other week because it was just completely dead.
Well, this is like a while even for me modem. Not me modem. Me adapter. Me box right the way to the computer. If it's leave still, it's all right. But if you just knock something, it just shorts it out.
It's a pain in the backside, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
the frustrating thing about it. I think the worst thing is when you can't physically do anything with it yourself. You know, there's nothing you can do. You just have to rely on someone else to repair it for you, which is a real frustration. Oh, this thing in here from Prime9 on say, I will say that there's more to 2.1 that you've not seen yet. Let's finish there before he spoils 2.x. You tease! You terrible tease! But yeah, no, this is the thing I've been saying all the time is, you know, we've been seeing these little hints at things like the weapon modifications, but we haven't seen modifications for other modules. We've been hearing little hints about the NPC changes, but not a complete brain dump of everything, you know. So it's not a complete listing, and I think that's the really cool thing about it is there is going to be a whole bunch of surprises of what's coming in 2.1. Oh, what have we got?
Then Frontier are good at that, aren't they? They just tell you what they want to. Then then you think, oh, this is good. When it actually comes out.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's finding that balance, and you see a lot of people will, you know, in the quiet periods before a major update, a lot of people will complain about the fact that there's no news, it's silent. It's like we want a roadmap, we want to know exactly what's coming and when it's going to come and stuff like that. The problem is the nature of development means is you can't plan for those kind of things. You can't know the exact schedule of absolutely everything and be able to, you know, absolutely say with a 100% certainty that, oh, this is going to come on this date, that's going to come on that date. I mean, this is what happened in 2.1. There's a delay to get it more polished, to get more features in there, and, you know, just get it out the door more complete. So, you know, these things change. So you can't do a 100% roadmap, and as you deliver things to people, then the requirements might change. I mean, people might react to things differently, and then Frontiers kind of can turn around then and say, okay, let's take this in a different direction. Let's do this a little bit differently. Let's, you know, focus on the areas that the people have been responding to. And I think that was one of the interesting things that came up in the community goal deep dive live stream that Ed did a couple of weeks back, where you know, Frontier are looking at the stats. They're kind of reviewing these. The different play styles, the different types of community goals which are popular, and kind of responding to the community in that way as well. You know, giving more of the types of CGs that we respond to and enjoy doing. Oh, crikey!
That's it. Yeah, well,
go on, mate.
I think sometimes if they solve one problem, it creates another problem somewhere else. And they solve that problem, it sometimes creates somewhere else. It's like a rabbit spore, isn't it? Until you get
it is, yeah, it's like whack-a-mole. It's like, and that's such is the nature of development. You try to introduce like the weapons modifications and the, you know, like these procedural variants that we're going to be seeing. It's going to be a massive and fantastic. Oh, speak of the devil, Chris Roberts. We're just about to blow him up. You will not get away. Michael Bay that. There we go. Fly through his fragmented corpse.
I wonder if Mr. Bram has put that name in just so everybody wants to kill him.
Now, I will say in his defence, of course, Chris Roberts is a backer of Elite Dangerous, so he did get to name his NPC, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Absolutely.
There was always some good joke there, I'm sure you...
Yeah. Oh, awesome. That's it.
That's it.
He's down. So that's it. That's the conclusion. No more talk of Star Citizen in the chat now because Chris is dead. So sorry, all the Star Citizen fans. That's it. It's never going to come out now.
There's no rescuing him.
Everybody drink. Everybody drink. He was wanted. Yes, he was wanted. Am I getting that guy there? Is he? Get a little bit closer to them. What's that? It's Prime 9 saying you had that moment of what the when you picked up an assassination mission on yourself. Yeah, that would be pretty freaky. Actually. Like, yeah, how could you shoot yourself? If you shoot yourself, is that going to cause a exactly? Saturn, you read my mind. I was going to say that's going to cause a paradox. If you shoot yourself, you can never make the game. So then it would never put the NPC in. So brains melting.
Perhaps just blow yourself up, self-destruct.
Exactly. It just collapse the universe in on the thing. So a couple of more bits and pieces from the newsletter we haven't gone over yet. So we're already 10 o'clock. We've gone over. I know it's crazy, but yeah. So like I said, just the little things. You know, the UI has had a complete overhaul in all these areas. We've got the better filters, being able to find systems based on state, which I think is a wonderful thing for people. You know, looking for the conflict zones and stuff like that. I know I would definitely love to see that. The Galnet news on the thing. I think the most interesting thing of late that's been happening, I think, is the with the president has arisen from her coma or medically induced coma.
That's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Yes, with her talk of the caretakers of the galaxy, all that kind of stuff. She seems a little bit spaced out, if you pardon the pun, after she was rescued.
Yeah. What's going to happen to Zachary Hudson then? She's come back.
I mean, technically, I don't think she's in any fit state to resume the role as president. So,
I mean, when she is.
We'll see what happens. But he is trying to build his own personal armada up as well, isn't he? So what's gonna happen there?
I'm in an interesting situation with that so far. I'm helping the truckers, but also my faction is Zachary Hudson.
Tricky one. Who do you go for? That is the problem. That is the problem, isn't it? I see the way that I always want to play is I want to just be friends with everyone, and you can't do it. You've got to annoy someone. You've got to annoy someone.
For the moment, my rule is, as long as they are, I'll support the truckers as long as they aren't like one based around the, on the, was it Nanam Man?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yes. If they're that there, then I'll send. Well, let's see what happens. I won't choose a side, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm not going to go into the conflict, but I'll support the truckers where I can. So.
Yeah, it's tricky, but
very difficult.
I must admit I had immense fun doing the Hutton mug goal anyway. So I'm more than willing to help the truckers out whenever I can. Yes, Toad. Yes, good point. The Vega voice pack from HCS Voice Pack is now available, which is everyone's favourite lieutenant commander. I think definitely. If Shorty was here tonight, she would be absolutely squeeing off the chair right now because Brent is one of her favourite characters from Star Trek, of course. Which I don't know whether legally I can mention the name with this at the same. I don't know. It's complex. I know. We don't care. It's Commander Data's voice. That's. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Vega, get it now. If you haven't got it, why not? But definitely I shall have to get that for Shorty, because I know she would be absolutely loving that. Let's get a couple more pew pews in. I think let's just clear up this mess, and I think. Oh! That NPC's going for a close shave with that asteroid there. There we go. Whoa! Who put that anaconda there?
Yeah. I mean, there's reasons why I supported us, and initially, so then the truckers come along, so it was a bit awkward for me. So nothing to do with the truckers area. It's somewhere else what I like supporting, where I actually started my game off. So,
let's see if I can get a couple of shots in on Heather's later. There we go. What's we got here? Cobra Mark III. Is that you, the shooting mate? Yeah, it's got to be this one. Oh, it's definitely getting hot in here now.
how many people have you shot, Kerrash?
Oh, crikey. I should be keeping count, shouldn't I?
Oh, what? Every time I'm with you and Shanray, I seem to get everybody attacking everybody.
It's just like suddenly it's just like three wings all just fighting each other at the same time. Madness. Utter madness.
Oh, there was Shanray there.
Ooh, he's good. He's good. Let's have a look at this one.
Oops, sorry, whoever called that.
Done. I think that's a good point to leave it at that point. Definitely. Oh, utter madness tonight. It's just so much more to come as well. It's so much fun coming down the line. It's brilliant. So pleased with what's coming up in 2.1. I think everyone can agree that it's really exciting to see these details coming in the newsletter now, and it's just really awesome.
If everything's off of what we've seen, we're going to be pleased. If it's 100, a tenth of what we've seen.
Yes, just the tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg. I think everybody's going to be delighted. It's just sad it was postponed. So.
Yeah, I mean, not for very long though. I mean, in 2 weeks from now, we could all be trying to play it. So one more thing. Let's just check before I finish up on there. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Somebody's shooting me.
I am 75% deadly. I've achieved the goal for tonight. Definitely, I've got to 75%.
The authorities are shooting me.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why.
Uh-oh, you're wanted.
No, it's not coming at hostile, but it's always been us. Wanted's always come up front.
Crikey. So yes, interesting couple of weeks coming up, definitely. I think by this time next week, I am hoping that I finally get that elite on that top one there. I need that elite rank on there. So fingers crossed I can get that. So massive thank you to you, Chris. It was awesome to have you on tonight, my friend. And thank you for all the help you've given me over the last couple of weeks. Just I think it's just nice to have the encouragement, isn't it, to bounce off each other and kind of do a bit of winging up. I've always said co-op play is fun.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah, if you want me on again, just let me know, mate, and I'll hopefully next time we won't have any technical difficulties.
Yeah, fingers crossed we can get it all working. Thank you very much for everyone in the chat tonight. It was really nice to chat along with you tonight. Speculate away as we love to do on Kerrash Landing, and I hope you all looking forward to the streams that are coming up over the next couple of weeks, and all of the news which is coming out about 2.1, which is going to be a massive update to Elite Dangerous. So yes, so much. So we will leave it at that. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you again, Chris. And until next time, Commanders, see you in the void.